short intro today. Sorry guys. Sorry. No planes today, no buses today. But some good old weekends. Right from Brazil. Yeah, sorry for being late. I'm not sure what actually happened. Kimi Räikkönen once said on the grid of not this very race, but I think a few years after, like, he was having a shit, so maybe I'm trying some Finnish tactics today. So we're in Brazil today, Interlagos, which is a very bumpy track in this game somehow. Like, it's... I'm not sure if you will be able to see it, like, on the wheel or from the camera movement or stuff, but it's quite the ride, actually, and especially the final corner before you go up the hill. You know, coming down in the left-hander, then braking 90-degree left onto the main straight, basically. Like, that's so bumpy that I almost lose a car there. So it will be quite the ride. I'm not sure, like, if it's maybe due to modern computers being an issue with the game, as it's from 2008 and stuff, but we shall see. So I did, like, 8 laps of Friday free practice. I'm not sure what the weather forecast is, but there was some rain forecast for Friday. So I'm not sure, like, what kind of qualifying we'll get. But turns out it will be all sunny, so that's good for us today. I hope the rain stays the same, or some mixed conditions maybe, we'll see. So yeah. Let's go then. We've got half an hour of time. Some old tires on the car somehow. Okay, now they replaced them. And we'll take fuel, yeah, for the 4 laps. I guess should be good. And then let's try to do a banker lap. And then push a bit more in the end. But pace is not really there, I think. I'm not sure if it's an issue with the car. I'm not sure what Jarno is doing in terms of pace today. But...
Clear.
no, I don't have the pace in the car, I'm afraid. We'll see. Let's just go for now and see what happens. I can't remember the last time I streamed 3 days in a row, by the way. I think we are the first car out on track as well. That's always nice. I probably also want some graphics, right? Not at all, but... yeah, just look at how bumpy everything is. And especially this corner is madness. I already tried using some fancy slew rate filters from the SimiCube base, but it did not do too much, to be honest. Tiny bit of understeer. Not really getting the good exit out of the corner I wanted. Again. Oh, you see like how bumpy this is. It's so hard to drive with it. Luckily cars in GP4 rather stick to the ground, but still, like, it's so shaky. Oh, still a second behind Schumacher. P6 right now. Let's bring the car back to the pit. But it did feel rather nice, like, except those final few corners, like, even here. Can you see the bumps? I'm sure you can, but... It's, I'm not sure if they, like, purposefully modified the track to, cater to monster trucks or something. Or maybe the Jordan just has some shit damper values in the game, but I noticed this in quick race mode with some other cars as well a few days ago, so... Let's bring back to the pits, see what is going on in terms of times from other cars, and then don't take too long to go out again. Bump into the Benetton personnel there. If I just get Jan ready, I hope they push me into the pit before that. Like before he goes out. Or they're just like pulling him back into the pits, that could also be the case. Where's Jan at? Well, it is what it is, P6 right now. Just one car out on track as well now. So let's see, we have Schumacher with 1:14.079. Ah, we can look at the standings, right. So if I press B on the keyboard, here we get the standings. So Schumacher, 1:14.079, Barrichello right behind him, so the Ferrari's out ahead. Within about 2 tenths, and we have Häkkinen in third. Heidfeld in the Sauber very strong, 4th place. Barnes in 5th. Ourselves in 6th. 6th? Yeah. Villeneuve in 7th. Right behind us, and then Trulli in 8th. Also not even a 10th behind. So it's quite close, yeah? Raikkonen in 9th. Frentzen 10th. Verstappen 11th. And then, like, times crumble, but also only 14 cars have set a time so far. Coulthard's still missing out, Ralf Schumacher didn't do anything yet, and Montoya will do something, so... they will lose quite a few places, I'm afraid. So 7 cars out on track right now. It looks like people are eager to get out again. DC stuck behind the Jaguar though, if you look at the onboard on the monitor. Like that will be costing him dearly if he stays behind him for the quick lap. I'm not sure if he's on the out lap, we can check that with if I now press B and we have split times here. Okay, he's still on the warm-up lap, maybe he passes the Jaguar now. Which... yeah, he does. But still, that should compromise the start of his lap. Of course, he will probably also do two timed laps in a row. Thirteen cars out on track now as well, so quite busy. The FSO test track. I'm not sure what that is, Roy. Gotta be honest. Keep in mind, if it was one of the rally stages from SIM, I probably didn't do it. So let's see what Coulthard will bring around the... or over the line, rather. Thirteen cars out on track still. I think we shouldn't go, like, if it's too busy. We'll just get stuck. Ah, Coulthard quite strong. Just about half a tenth from pole. No, I'm afraid I didn't get to that stage. I mean, it was, what was it? Third stage that I crashed, Loch R2. So, didn't last too long. So Coulthard is apparently pitting this lap again. We are down 9th now. One with the strange bumps that kind of looks like the bounce Jeep meme. Well, I do know the meme, but I don't know the stage, I think. Barrichello also out on his second run. 12 cars out on track right now. 11. Because lots of people will be coming in now, so maybe if we time it correctly and we go out now, then we have a quite clear track ahead. Let's see.
Clear.
Currently 1.3 seconds behind pole with our time, but there's some more time on the track for us, surely. Oh, I understood into the gravel there. That will cost us a bit of time. We were fastest in Sector 1 though. Faster than Ralf Schumacher by 2 tenths even. So there is some potential in the car for improvement, I'm just not sure I can keep it together. I think we do have a little bit less downforce on the car than compared to the opponents, because otherwise we wouldn't be so quick in Sector 1. But this lap wasn't very good. Ah, now we got traffic with the arrows there. That's not good. Would be great if he could move out of the way, but that's gonna cost us so much time now. The bump's just destroying the lap now. Yeah, I don't think that was an improvement. Nope, 2 tenths up on our own best time so far. Come on, go, Prost. Yeah, I would take that steering wheel. Cat. That would be neat. I already thought, like, honestly, like printing it out in a high resolution and then placing it on cardboard and doing a cardboard cutout from it just to put it on the shelf somewhere. It's so iconic to me as a spin off into the gravel. Czech is literally undrivable in this sector for me. Yeah, that was not that great of a lap. No improvement. Oh yeah. So I was thinking maybe we should put on like 2 degrees more wing and then just try what happens. Maybe reduce the gearing a little bit. I think we can still do that in qualifying now. If we didn't like hit the arrows on track, then without the traffic being a problem, I think we would have improved. So let's see the standings right now. Schumacher's still on pole with Montoya in second, so the Williams have taken over from the Ferraris now. Schumacher, the other one that is Coulthard, Barrichello, Trulli in 6th, that's quite strong, that's like 7 tenths faster than we are. Ekenen behind him, Heidfeld in 8th, Panis, myself running out the top 10. But our gap to Panis already is 4 tenths or something. Not too great. So let's put some setup change on the car. Give it 2 clicks more wing, maybe that helps us in the middle sector. But I think then we'll need to at least reduce 7th gear. Let's actually try reducing every gear, and if it's too short we can still change it then. Of course now we only have like 1 run of 4 laps remaining. It looks to be a good time to go out, but I don't want to then sit in the pits for like 10 minutes. There's seemingly nobody getting ready right now. Coulthard coming in, De La Rosa and Alonso going out, but I know people start getting ready, okay. But I guess let's just go out and then see what we can do.
Clear.
First impressions of the car, they are literally the same. Cross the line. Nope. I think that's still no improvement though. Half a tenth up on our own personal best, I think. So, setup changes should be reverted probably. So let's head straight back to the pits, revert the setup changes, and then pray that we don't fall too far down the order. Currently sitting in P11. At least half a tenth off of Jarno. Eddie's not going to be impressed with that. Too bad! Sounds like a good evening though, right? I mean, quite a bit of entertainment going on. Now not much will happen for us like in the next 5 minutes, so you can probably watch Daniel for now. Cause we are not allowed to go outside anymore. So car setup, we will need to revert the changes. Like, it didn't feel any better, and it wasn't any quicker. It was slower, in fact, across the whole lap. So all the gears one click longer again. And then let's revert the wing adjustments. And while I will press OK now, I actually want to check what the advanced setup options would be. Like, there's an advanced thing here going on. And here you could even like change stuff like dampers and shit. Differential. But I don't want to dive into that amount of detail for this game. But it's probably not bad to... The springs might be a bit too strong. Damper fast bump. Yeah, whatever. I wouldn't know what I do there, so... Let's head back into the pits and hope for the best. Currently 1.3 seconds ahead. Of Schumacher, that is. Actually, just some 6/10s behind him, that's no chance, like we can keep up with that. I wish we could see like... sorry. Who did what amount of laps yet? Would be quite beneficial. Lots of people coming out right now on the pits. Williams are fighting close together though. Schumacher 1:13.826 and Montoya just 0.073 seconds behind him. I think both are out on track right now. Schumacher certainly is. Montoya also out of the pits right now, so let's see who will end up on top. McLaren really in no man's land right now. Coulthard only in 5th and Häkkinen only in 7th. So it's not going great for them either. All Williams and Ferrari up front. We've got some 3 minutes remaining. Maybe we'll actually get a good start today. That would be good. Our DC seems to have finished the job. Let's see if Häkkinen is still out. Or Schumacher crossing the line. Or will he go to the pits as well? It seems like he's going to the pits too. That's JPM.
Remaining.
Yeah, JPM also pulling into the pits, so I guess they're all through. None of the top runners out on track anymore from what I can tell. It's just a few Jags, BAR, Minardis and a Sauber. So... yeah, I guess that's qualifying done with then. Like, with our car, there's our car. So let's take a look at the standings. Ralf Schumacher will take pole, ahead of his teammate Juan Pablo Montoya, ahead of Michael Schumacher, ahead of Barrichello. Then we have Coulthard, Joly, Häkkinen, Heidfeld, Panis, Räikkönen, myself, Villeneuve. Oh yeah, with Räikkönen it's already like 3 tenths up from P9. He's in P10. Irvine, Frentzen, Della Rosa, Button. Fisico, Verstappen, Bernoldi, Jung, Enge and Alonso very far behind everybody else. Which might not be too realistic after all. Some 40 seconds remaining. I will leave you with the game now actually then, and we'll head for the pre-race Wii already. And then we can just get going once this is done, okay? Alright guys, we did go through the qualifying order already, so if you don't want to see them again, let's just head straight into the race. And again the question comes, what will we do in terms of strategy? Will it be a zero stopper or will it be a one stopper? And today I'm inclined to, you know, we've tried the zero stopper like 2 times, yes it was quicker, but managing the tires, especially around Malaysia, was also not nice. And with the bumps we face on this track, I feel like we should go for the one stopper. So we have Ralf, Juan Pablo Montoya, Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello, DC, Joly, Häkkinen, Heidfeld in 8th, Panis, Räikkönen, myself, Villeneuve, 12th, Irvine, Frentzen, Della Rosa, Jensen Button, Giancarlo Fisichella, Jos Verstappen in 18th, and then it's Bernoldi, Jung, Thomas Enge and Alonso running out the field from behind. Let's see what the weather is. And it's supposed to be sunny, but some 60% chance of rain. But just light rain as well. So yeah. Pit stop strategy. So we are starting just outside of the top 10. So the question is it worth it to go... Is it more clever to go in early and to undercut the cars ahead? Maybe get into some free air? Or, you know, we stick with the train, overcut them, but I'm not sure. Did overcuts work back in the day? I think very much so, actually. But still, I think I want to pit around lap 15, which is a little bit earlier, maybe? So pit around lap 15, go ahead and pit earlier than most other guys, probably. And then hopefully come out on some clean air, put in some good laps, and maybe come into the top 6. So I think this is the strategy option I want to take here. As Ole is not around today to watch, or at least not right now, yeah. You know what, let's make it even one lap earlier. Because if the rain does become worse, which probably doesn't happen, but yeah, you know, it could still happen. Then we have a lighter car in the beginning. So let me wear my gloves, because immediately we will have the starting lights ahead of us. And then, Roy, if you're listening, hope you're ready to go. Will be the 2001 Formula 1 season Brazilian Grand Prix. And it's raining at the start. You can see slight drops of rain everywhere. So let's go, guys. So everybody tries to find a way. It's quite tight here in turn 1. This is NS. This time I will keep it a bit more easy for the AI. A bit more space between us. Especially with the bumps, it's easy to lose a car. Made up 2 places in the first lap, but we'll need to get a move on to not lose the draft now. Heidfeld ahead. Better start than Malaysia for sure yesterday. That was not very good. Really fighting with the Williams there. Oh, I thought we could go around the outside there for around Heidfeld for a second, but then he closed the door. I also don't want to risk another collision. I finally keeping it clean today. There was no spin so far from what I can tell. No yellow flags, no nothing. Good exit. But yeah, not quite good enough to get into overtaking range as Heidfeld tries to lunge up down the Williams inside. Ahead of us. Oh no, they are very slow here. Can Heidfeld pull us through? Yes, I think he did so. Need to go a bit defensive here to keep ahead of the Williams probably. It's Montoya. Didn't read the standings to focus on the driving. Now he will eat us alive though with the BMW engine. Quite sure of that. One thing we can do is try to be defensive on the inside here. Yeah, there he's coming. That's of course costing us time now, like Heidfeld is pulling a gap now for a bit. Let's try to not lose completely track of him. We approach the end of lap 5. Head up 3 places so far, not quite in point territory yet. It's a long race down. It's a long race head down. You know, even with this game being like older than the dinosaurs are, you really gotta focus. Still a Formula 1 car we are driving here. Easy to lock the inside tire there on the right hand side. Montoya behind us, someone not able to follow the pace we do. Much to my surprise actually, since he's been out also slipstream. But he hasn't come close again. So the Williams not really strong in race pace. If you remember, they started 1 and 2. We have one behind us now and one just 2 places ahead of us in P6. Under pressure from Heidfeld even. from the Sauber driver. We have 5 likes on the stream, thank you very much guys, that is much appreciated. Now we really need to be a little bit closer to Heidfeld, so we can take advantage of the slipstream. But I'm really pushing. Not sure how much I can close the gap. We are getting ever so much closer to him. There's no DRS or anything of that kind of bullshit. Just some race cars. Oh no, he's very slow here. We are very close. But yeah, the bumps undoing what we made up a little bit. As we come to reach lap 10 of this Grand Prix. The gap is opening a bit between Heidfeld and the other Williams in front. I think it must be Ralf Schumacher then. There's a yellow flag somewhere. And it's across the auto race, so nothing concerning us. The bumps in the final corner, like this one, is so difficult to go and accelerate out of the corner in a good way. Now the gap is bigger than before again. This of course is also the script for the final points position, as Ralf Schumacher up ahead is in P6, then we have Heidfeld in 7th, us in 8th right now. I guess Montoya is still somewhat in the fight, like the 9th. Conservating his tires a little bit. Or managing some engine problem, I don't know. Dirty are really noticeable by now. Yeah, it does look promising, but we are not in points current position in 8th. That's still 2 places we need to make up. At least to score some points. Is it raining or what's happening? Because the track is suddenly so dirty. And the rain light from Heightfall also is turned on for some reason. And it's starting to feel a little bit slippery for some reason, I don't know. Motor come back at us. I think we are in, was supposed to be in next lap. Yep, nothing I can do there. Oh yeah, it seems to be wet here. How did that happen? I didn't see any raindrops whatsoever. So we are supposed to be pitting this lap, but what tire do I take? Like, do I take Inters or what's the deal? Because I can't see any rain in the sky.
At the end of this lap.
No man, I'm not sure. Where's the water on the track coming from? Like, I can't see any rain in the air, so if somebody put a garden hose out or something. Hopefully nobody put his garden hose out. Oh man, I'm not pitting this lap. We still have fuel for one more lap, I think. Do we actually? Yeah, we do. Okay, we can go one lap longer than the original strategy. But there's no rain, like it would make sense to take Inters now. Yeah, see, here, the track is completely wet. What on earth? So as there's no rain visible, what do you reckon, guys? I think then we should just stick another set of dries on.
Hit at the end of this lap.
Yeah, man. Look, it's all wet here. Grip is still mostly fine. What do you think, guys? Inters or softs? Inters or softs? Yeah, it seems like it's getting more and more water. Let's maybe check what the pit crew recommends. Yeah, but I don't see where it's coming from, the rain. Well, let's see what they stick on the car. They got dry tires in their hands. Red hard. Okay, they want to put us on red hards. What the fuck? Hard doesn't make any sense.
First gear, go!
Okay, here we are on wet hards now for some reason. And the pit stop felt very slow. 12 seconds. I think Bernie Ecclestone always wanted to implement some sprinklers or stuff on the tracks, so here we are. Jordan pit crew, man. But yeah, it's really wet now. Or the tire just says no grip, I don't know. I mean, let's see what comes out of him once they get up to temperature. But now Häkkinen also in the pits. Bennett very slow ahead. Guess we can make some quick business out of him on the straight. Don't want to risk a bump into him now and fly off the road. Lots of people coming to the pits now. Branson in the pits as well. Ben is so fast on the straight, it's so hard to pass him, but in the corners he's absolutely parking the car on the apex. Oh shit. Wet curb. Oh man, not another spin. At least we are still in contention. And still no rain from the sky, so this must be some kind of graphical glitch. P12 right now. But yeah, it's getting really wet, or it is really wet now. And to be honest, with the bumpy track, the wetness is really hard to navigate through, especially like the front corner again. Yep, Pan said is 12 seconds. "14 seconds now, so yeah, we're not closing the gap or anything. Got a flag in the infield though. DC out of the race with a loose wheel. But yeah, the only thing we can hope for right now is the AI some kind of shenanigans. Yeah, it kinda did, Roy. I think the weather screwed with us. Like, it wasn't the spin, but the pit stop already was like 12 seconds long, I don't know why. And now in the wet I don't have the pace as I used to. Not that I ever had much pace in the car, but it was good enough for like top 6 possibly. Now we are coming under pressure from behind. Oh, it's just so bumpy there. Yo Nico, nice to see you join. Race was quite eventful. Started P12. Made our way up to P8. Came in early, but then it started raining like one lap before the pit stop as well. Switched to wet tires, and ever since then the pace went out of the window. And we had like a spin. Wet curve and stuff. Currently P11. 12 laps from the finish. Yeah, the mandatory spin. I'm sorry, it's becoming a bit of a meme right now. Like, I dug out the game like a week in advance to starting it on stream. And yeah, there were a few spins here and there, but most of the time was very fine. But now somehow the season is really not off to a good start. Next up should be a track I'm quite good at though, it's Imola. The car ahead is not for position, it's probably Alonso in the Minardi. One more track that sadly has this problem with the bumpiness is Montreal. I'm looking forward to that in terms of driving it, but yeah, or racing it rather, and the driving will not be so nice with the bumps. Completely losing the grip on the rear axle again. Not sure if it's tire wear or what's happening. That was quite dangerous, huh? From the Minardi. Yeah, racing in the wet. I think it's mostly fine once it's really wet. The mixed conditions here is just way too powerful. So, Ola, what did you miss? Starting P12, making up a few positions in the hunt for P6 then, and being in P8. But you're looking quite good on pace, and then suddenly, like a lap before stop, because today I wanted to stop for sure. It just started raining, and then we had a 12-second stop to go on the wet hards for some reason. So here we are on full wet tires right now. And then of course, as Rise already said, the mandatory spin happened. But yeah, I'm struggling quite a lot with the bumpiness of the track as well. Basically, the corner we just came out with is out of this very awful. Need to go defensive here, actually. Oh yeah, funnily enough, I'm not sure if it was a graphical glitch or something. The track just appeared to be wet all of a sudden in some sectors, but there never was any rain we could see. Probably some issue with the modern computers. See the bumpiness here? Wow, it's unbelievable. Oh, there's more rain coming down as well. But the drops you can see now, we never saw during the race. So far. Not once. It feels like the tires are completely worn out by now. What does make you a big Jacques Villeneuve fan, actually, man? Not that I don't like him. Villeneuve in the pits, so I guess that's his top 6 done for. The reason why I'm asking is, I was sending Mitch and Nico some Formula 1 picks from this era a few days ago, and Mitchie mentioned he never clicked with Mr. Villeneuve. Kid Mirwald like Mirwald. And all the different... yeah, that sounds likely. Lots of people coming to the pits right now, but we are so far away from them. I don't think we'll get anything from pitting now. Yeah, you mentioned that the thing with the oversized racing suits once, yeah. Guess that makes sense then. Button behind us is quite eager to get by. Oh wow. No more life left in these tires. Oh, was it Fizzy behind us? I think it was Button, wasn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not reading, really reading what's on the screen. I'm just driving. Not right though. Yep, physical. Sorry, got that wrong. On the steering wheel when to pass S7F. What? Ah, start finish straight. Yeah, but I'm also not looking at that. I'm trying to keep the car on the road. Race engineering Meerwald. Yeah, we should also make you like Eddie Meerwald maybe for for the remainder of the season or something. Some roleplay stuff. Oh, I just want to park the car and be done with it. Like, this is not enjoyable to drive right now. Yellow flag up ahead or something? Well, there was a yellow flag once. Yeah, no worries. I will not park up the car because the only thing that will happen in this game is then the pit crew getting ready for us. Yo! Yeah, exactly, that happened earlier as well. Wet curb. Curbs are deadly in this game in general. Like, if I touch the one on the left hand side here, it's over. In the dry, in the wet, it doesn't matter. Some select curbs, also the inside curb of the Schumacher S, but no, you can't touch it at all. Well, all of what you say would have clearly confirmed Barrichello's Interlagos, like, oh, what's fluke in English? But you know, the thing that he's always like having car issues and stuff here. Didn't his fuel run out or something in 2001? No, that was 2003 with the chaotic race. Oh, not again. Curse, yeah. I would have not left Brazil alive then, so we could have ended the season right there, because I would have been dead. One more lap to go. Rubens winning the Brazilian Grand Prix for the first time in his career. Nope. Eddie won't be happy with our performances this weekend, really. P12 Prolly, some 8/10s behind Trolley. P13 in the race after 2 spins once more. 7 likes on the stream, wow, yeah, that's a first for me. No, it's not a first, but that doesn't happen very often. I only see 6 likes, so let's take the checkered flag finally. Not a great race, though. And that was the Brazilian Grand Prix, guys. That could have went much better. Then I can see the rain, yes. Yeah. So it must have been like Ecclestone's sprinkler idea or something. Let me have a sip of water and then we'll go through the results. Okay. Let's check the full race results then. Rubens taking his, I think, first victory of the season, didn't he? Ahead of Mika in P2. Jody taking another strong podium in the other Jordan. So that means he has 15 points on the table now for himself. Yeah, the 2 Williams that started on pole and in P2, they fell down the order into 4th and 5th, and then Schumacher didn't really recover from his pit stop, apparently. And then it's a 30-second gap almost to Raikkonen in 7th. Villeneuve in... oh, just 4 points for P3, okay. Yeah, checks out. Villeneuve in 8th, Heidfeld, Panis, Physico, also another gap here between Panis and Physico. And then Irvine, and there we are with a 122 over gap. Senor Della Rosa. 14th, Frentzen, Verstappen, Button, Bernoldi, Young, Alonso, and then the 2 retirees, Coulthard and Engel. Yeah, true, it was 10.64, not 10.65, sorry. So yeah, was that? Do I see the... Yes, just the points for the race. And we know who gets what. In terms of constructors, Ferrari taking 11, Williams taking 6, McLaren taking 6, Williams taking 5, and our team taking 4. So the current driver standings. Barrichello leading the championship with 16 points, ahead of Jolie with 14, Häkkinen with 13, Ralf Schumacher with 12, Michael only has 7 points on to his name right now, Villeneuve in 6th with 6 points. Montoya with 6 as well, Räikkönen with 3, and Heidfeld with 1. Just 9 drivers scoring points so far. Unimaginable nowadays with the new point system. And in terms of constructors, we have Ferrari with 23, Williams with 18, but Jordan a strong P3 with 14 points, ahead of McLaren with 13, EAR with 6, Sauber with 4. So yeah. That was it, and with that I wish you a very good evening, Roy and the others. I was gonna say, Ole, take care of your fever, like, take some rest, go to bed and stuff. And then... So we're gonna go to the gym for the first time tomorrow. We had like a trial training already, a few days ago, and that was rather nice actually, and I need to do something for my back, because, you know, office job, like sitting all day or standing. So, rain sprint race, not on stream. I can, but I know that there's rain visible. Like, I'm not sure what happened. There was also some rain visible sometime in this race, but not when the track became wet. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm not sure, like, Imola, maybe today. Tomorrow, not today. Maybe tomorrow. So, depending on how dead I am after the gym. So, yeah. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for watching one more time. And goodbye.